Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to some more from the depths. You join us back in the finest Hour Campaign. About to start an air duel with some Italians. Yes, the Italian fighters have entered our territory. There are, what was it? Breda BA-65s and Fiat BR-20Ms. I have to admit, I don't know that much about Italian aircraft. I don't know what those two are. However, they will be fighting our Mark 1 light fighters. So we'll see how we go. I built 7 of them at a squad. Hopefully that'll be enough. It probably won't, depending on how good these things are, but we'll see. They are maneuverable. Right. Additionally, the salvager over here. I need you to come to the Tropical Trench and start mining. Canton can continue to take territory. The PT boats can perhaps see if we can lure out some of their ships and get an idea of what's hanging out around here. And the fighters are about to start a battle. We don't want to lose any territory to those Italian planes, so... we will be on board the lead fighter. This will be... apparently very small in terms of size. This will be our first battle of the campaign. Let's see what we're looking at for these fighters. Oh, why can I see the rings around them? Don't know. Anyway, what are we looking at? So that is there. Okay, so that is definitely a dedicated fighter. 2 guns in the wings on each side and a bomb by the look of that. Okay, so they're fighter bombers. And these don't look like fighters at all. These are bombers of some sort, right? Ball mount turret. Nose gun. This, I guess, actually, is this a bomber? Yeah, it's got bombs. Yeah, okay. Looks like a light/medium bomber and a squadron of fighters. I believe ours are set to fight the fastest thing, so fire on the fastest ship, so... the red traces are ours. Oh, there's been a mid-air collision. That's 1 fighter down already. It wasn't ours for once, because that is something they are prone to. Okay, they are ganging up on a single target, which is probably good. The downside is they are flying way too close to each other. Oh. Gun pod explosion on 2 of them. But looks like they're still flying. I reckon that means they've lost a gun on 1 wing each. Yeah, it's still airborne. Still firing. It looks like they shot at the propeller on that one. Alright. They weren't doing so great singly, but as an individual, as a squadron, they seem to do alright. Oh, that one's lost a whole wing. Oh, Jesus. But it's still flying. Props to that pilot. He's keeping it under control in the roughest of senses. I suppose loosest is the word, isn't it? This looks like they're chasing after the... no, I think that's one of the fighters. I'd say bomber, but no. He's trying to drop bombs on us. He's actually managed to drop bombs on us. God. Right, guided bombs, I forgot. There's that one fighter that stopped moving. Is that the one we're in? There's the one we're in as well. He dropped a bomb on me. You know what? I'm genuinely impressed. And I know it's just because these bombs are guided, but... they're firing their guns at us, but I'm not sure they're able to penetrate our fighter's armor. Light fighter might have been the wrong word for these. The bombs can, though, and our collisions can, so we do have to be careful. Clearly the gun pods can be a bit explosive. Yeah, it seems the Italian keep overstressing their engines and flying too high, whereas ours don't seem to be having that issue even. Maybe that's what having those nice supercharged engines is doing for us. Oh, those two have become locked together. Yeah, as I say, break away, fellas. Oh, I think there's been a collision. One of the Italian fighters is spiraling like crazy, and one of ours has stopped. This one, I think that's this one. Let's get aboard it and see if we can't make some repairs. It's still firing, though. Even when it's effectively stalled in midair. Ah, yes, the propeller's been destroyed. Yeah, emergency repairs made. We slapped a new propeller blade on. Oh, it looks like we've lost a fighter. Suffered too much damage and is sunk. We are outstripping their losses, but how long that'll continue for, I don't know. Bit of evasion. They seem to be learning how to not hit each other in combat, which I appreciate. More bombs being dropped. Come on. Don't get hit by guided bombs. Yeah, it looks like their good unity that they had going on earlier on has broken up a bit due to the damage suffered. Some of the planes are flying with one wing. Though I will give them full credit for still flying with one wing. Oh, we've got another collision though. Come on guys, we're already outgunned. We cannot really afford to be losing battles this early on. Oh, another collision! These Italian fighters flying like maniacs. How is that not counted as going out of control? Look at it. And our fighter in the water, I don't know whether it died or not, because I'm not seeing... I think we've still got the same numbers. They are trying to hit that one because it's the fastest moving. I'm pretty sure they are set to fight the target, effectively the fighters first. Three flying far too close to each other again. You've got to stop doing that, guys. It's how you get yourselves damaged. This is a question for you guys in the comments, as you're always so good with this sort of stuff. Is there any way to tell the AI to not fly so close to each other? Because I swear that's causing me more losses than anything else at the moment. Oh no, we just had another collision. Yeah, speaking of. Yeah, we're unsurprisingly one of the ones that's still working. Forget about that guy, go for one of the ones that's still flying.
Engaging now.
That one's going to sink. It's gun pod view, eh? I know proper gun pods are more of a jet fighter thing, but we have got them. Yeah, we've only got 4 fighters left now. We have taken some losses. An explosion. But they're not looking so hot either. I think they've only got 4 planes left. We lost most of ours to friendly collisions, basically, which I'm not so keen on. Yeah, if there's something I could tweak in the AI so they don't fly so close like that, I would very much like to know. I would prefer that they didn't smash into each other. The AI doesn't have that problem, and that's because their fighters are larger. So it looks like the 3 that are still airborne are chasing well. Let's switch to that top one. Let's make some repairs to that one. There we go. Bit of an in-flight service. Alright. That's that one down.
Engaging now.
Target that fighter. Oh, is that another collision? Something definitely fell off there, or I lost a wing anyway. Paying the roundel. We'll look our best. Lost control ejecting, but it still hasn't actually done it. Oh yeah, no, there it goes.
Listening. Engaging now.
Alright, the next fighter. I definitely think we've got the edge on maneuverability a lot of the time. When they want to get behind something, they could do it almost immediately, but... Oh, what's wrong? Why are we diving? We lost control? No. Seem to actually want to dive there. I don't know why, but we got a tap run from underneath. Looks like it's getting the right side gun pod back online, or at least trying to. All fighters are still flying, even with some modicum of damage. Perhaps our fighters are best suited to smaller numbers, limited by altitude, maybe. You can see where ours are firing because they've got nice red tracers. Unsurprisingly, the air battle has slowed down a bit and there's less things. They're trying, and they are getting some hits on us, but they're not doing tremendous damage per hit. Another one saying it's going out of control. Alright. Move to target the last Raider then. If that one actually is going out of control, it should die. If not, oh well, I guess. Yeah, look. We got behind that, no trouble. Look at these guys fly. They're great. They just smash into each other and break. That's the downside with these. Hey, that was both cannons online, at least briefly there anyway. Firing at the bomber as well as that goes over. Oh, there's another one going out of control. Okay.
Listening. Engaging now.
Okay, it looks like we've only actually got 2 still running. Well, it's a win in a loose sense. Oh, damage in enemy territory. Oh no. Got afraid of that old one again, huh? Lost control ejecting. And that's the last one. I think we might have won this battle, but we'd lost more airplanes than I'd like doing it, but... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, good work, fellas. There's salvage in the water, but very little of it. Probably not even enough to really be worth sending ships after. Oh, we have 4 fighters online still. They do have repair bots. They should be able to self-repair, but I'm going to send them back to resupply. Still, I can consider that a reasonable victory. We managed to destroy the enemy air wing. Let's speed up again. Now, our problem is still a resource one. We should be able to deploy our first destroyer, but we're not going to defeat those 3 with 1 destroyer. It's, even with the fighter escort, it's not going to be enough. Okay, so the Fluto is quite small by the look of it. 28,000. That can't be much bigger than a PT boat, then. I can't imagine, anyway.
Receiving.
The fighter squadron. You guys been restocked? No. Not sure. Let's get more repaired anyway.
Receiving. Moving now.
Let's need to get a little bit closer. Right. That's building up, so I'll send you go out to there and then come back again.
Moving now.
The other salvager is on his way down there to set up as another resource point. The Italians are capturing territory near us, but not on us, so we have a bit of time. I think. That's a battleship. Somebody shows up or something.
Listening.
Fighter squadron is repaired.
Moving out.
It does say we could fly higher than the enemy fighters, which is interesting.
Moving out.
And it does seem like indeed they might even be better fighters in a way. They were certainly able to maneuver more tightly. But their propensity for crashing into each other, partly because they all target the same thing, seems to screw them over. And that is good. They clearly fight better like that, but they do not want to be crashing into each other. Right. Destroyer, construct. We have the resources for it and to fuel it a little bit. Oh, sorry. Oh, it has got construction things. I didn't even see them. It probably even has a construction thing on it. Oh, what's going on here? It's an SM squad. It's a fighter squad. Fighter squad. Okay, looks like the PT boats come under attack.
Receiving.
Well, they have some anti-air. So we'll give this battle a try. We're probably going to get bombed, but if they haven't got bombs, they might be alright. But I don't know what these things are going to have. They might well do. I don't believe it's the same name of fighter as the others. Okay, what are we looking at? Oh, these dive bombers. Oh no, it's worse. Are these torpedo bombers? I think these are torpedo bombers. Mind you, we're tiny little PT boats, right? We might be okay. As long as the torpedoes don't actually land on us, which to be fair is a risk, but... They do sit shallow in the water. They might actually just skim over the top of the torpedoes. The guns are attacking us as well, I believe, looking at that. Yeah, as long as you know. Yeah, as long as you guys are targeting the same one. I hope you guys are feeling agile. By you guys, I mean me, because I'm on this boat as well. Well, one's going out of control already. Actually, damn. Oh, we've actually destroyed one. Oh, would you look at that? Not bad for the little patrol ships. Yeah, so it'll skim up on its back like that sometimes in rough weather, but because of the angle adjustment, yeah, it tends to eventually at least stabilize and come back down again. 2 going out of control. 3, 4 going out of control? Are they okay? Or they just drifted like enormously off course? Is that the idea? Lost control legit? Did the entire fighter squadron just go wrong? Okay, maybe that design's bugged. I'm going to consider that the design being bugged, or we you know what? We'll go for the law excuse. We scared them off. They realise these PT boats have some AA that actually functions, and we scared them off. Where did this salvage come from? Oh, that was them! That was them flying over the island. Must have picked it up.
Receiving.
And there's destroyer construction. 70% complete.
Receiving.
Fighter squadron. Get out there and back up the PT boats. We'll have the destroyer reinforce the PT boats and hopefully start to build up something of a little fleet. I tell you what. This is from the depths, right? We actually need to catch territory. Go to there and catch territory. You'll be close enough to help, but... Right. Where are they going? 1613. I do not know which one that is, but we'll see. Oh! Fighting's about to happen.
Moving out.
OR Series 2. Okay, we should be able to back them up. It should be the fighter squadron and the PT boats. This is only one squadron of fighters, so we might be okay here, but I reckon we're going to take some collateral just from crashing. I have tried to set the fighters up in a way that they're not all in the same place immediately, but they shouldn't all immediately crash into each other. Where are these fighters? There's ours. A slightly rough formation. Okay, what are these? What is an OR? I'll try and learn them, but... Is he... Oh, torpedo bomber. RE 2001 torpedo bomber. Okay. Potentially a threat for the torpedo ships. Probably not to the fighters if they're working. You guys okay? Oh, they've gone too high up and their engines aren't running.
Listening.
You guys okay? No no materials.
Listening.
I thought you guys were resupplied. Well, that's fine.
Listening.
Need to teleport to each one at a time and resupply them.
Listening. Listening.
And the last...
Receiving.
No, not you. Okay, I think they're all flying now. Yep. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. I thought they'd been resupplied. Maybe their resources haven't set properly. Maybe I need to do that manually. Oh. One shot down, one crashed by the look of it. Where are the PT boats? Actually, where are the PT boats? Oh, they're down here. So they've had a collision with our aircraft. Oh, I do wish you guys wouldn't do that. I'd happily say stay like 50 meters away from each other minimum. Slow down if you get too close. I don't know if that's a... But the problem is if they set to slow down when they got too close to another plane, they'd both slow down and they wouldn't get any further apart from each other, right? Unless I... Can you say... I don't know how you save aircraft as a squadron like they do. They definitely have some saved as like a bit of a group. Whether the leader has like a sub-vehicle spawner thing on it, maybe? I guess if you did that, you could theoretically create a bunch of variants that are built to fight slightly differently, so they stay a bit more split up, but... Ideally, I'd just like to have them fight as a bit of a formation and actually work together. Oh, we've gone too high up, I think. That's fine, yeah, they're falling back down again. They'll regain control when they go low enough. Meanwhile, with the PT boat on the surface, still supporting fire. I think they're shooting at this one, which is... How high up are we? Like a kilometre up. It's not much in real life, but it's a lot in this game. The other PT boat is undamaged. Yep, okay. I think the only real damage we suffered was that collision earlier. I say, potentially jinxing it, but say her. Don't think that has much of a tail left, or does it? I'd say, anyway, we hit it. The only thing with these battles is it's a little harder to tell what's going on. Where are they? Oh shoot, we just had another collision. Yeah, it's good they need to have repair bots on so they can self-repair themselves afterwards. Okay, that one's actually dead. Excellent. They are getting them. Okay, so it seems like our fighters are... When they're not smashing into each other, our fighters are reasonably decent at least. And in sufficient numbers, but we've got 7 of them. We've got less than some of their formations. Although, mind you, these aren't strict fighters they're battling against here, but they did okay against the actual fighters earlier, so... That was with missile guided bombs being dropped on them. Oh, and shoot him down. I have a feeling dogfights are going to be a fairly big part of this campaign. Yeah, I think he's like stuck too high up. Ours keep going to chase him, and then they're climbing too high and getting stuck. And they're both having a bit of a problem with that. Yeah, look, and then he just turns to go straight back up again. It's just like, oh, and immediately into a turn. Into a dive. Whereas mine get to make like an attack run, nip up and shoot at them, and then come back again. PT boats are apparently firing at this thing. I don't know if any of them are hitting, but they're at least trying. Yeah, where are you going? Come back down. You won't hit anything from up there. Is it because the tail's damaged? Yeah, just every time it gets up there, it just doesn't dive and comes back up again.
Receiving.
I suppose there's no point taking over that, because all it's going to do is launch torpedoes. It won't hit anything.
Receiving.
If you can all target
Engaging now.
this one.
Listening.
Yeah, we'll board one of the more damaged fighters and help repair it as well. So we'll make an attack run on the same one and the other one. Oh! One of the fighters is just drifting. That one looks like it still hasn't been resupplied. Oh no. No, maybe it was. It's just damaged, I guess. Yeah, what is wrong with this one? No engine pair? Oh, engine's been knocked out. Okay. There we go. And look how easy these things take off from the water, though. I do love that. It's not even a proper seaplane, and we will build a seaplane. I'd like to have a little torpedo bomber seaplane, but... There's the PD boats trying, but they're running out of range, I think. Hey, good attack run for this man. I think he killed it there. Yeah, looks like it. Now on to the next target.
Engaging now.
Everybody focus the same one. Let's get these things killed out. Or knocked out. I don't think we suffered any actual losses this battle this time though, which is nice.
Listening.
Another really damaged one. Let's move between fighters and repair the damaged ones where we can. Mind you, not this one isn't really trying to get hits, but giving its down a lot of wing. Probably going to struggle a little bit more. Need some flak AA, I think, as well. We've got bullet AA, and plenty of it, but I need some actual flak guns on some of our future ships to make fighting off some of the aircraft a bit easier as well. Okay, we definitely lost some, I think. I think that was one of them dying there, but I can't see because it's gone so dark now. Oh no, that's one of theirs plummeting.
Receiving. Engaging now.
Whoever's left after that one. I think that's the last one as well. And PT boats are moving forward to try as well. Are the shots actually disappearing, or is it just stopping rendering them past the point? I think they're actually disappearing, they're just not in range. There's one left. Hitting it, hitting it. Bring it down, come on guys. Yeah, it should be over very shortly, unless those two crash into each other, which I have a horrible feeling they're about to. Yep. Mind one of those two? Nope. Okay. Pick one of those two, let's get into it and let's roll it away. Yeah, wrong button. I think it caused more damage there. I was trying to pull up, not slow down. Oh, well, I freed up the other three, even if one of them's damaged because of it. That looked like a good hit on the tail. Come on, bring that thing down. It can't be that much. It can't have that much left to see everyone's still working on it. Yeah, I have a feeling this may be a style for this game, for this playthrough. I think some of these battles may last longer. I think it's something I might have even said before, but... It's definitely dead now, effectively. Just got to actually finish killing it. How is it still counted as alive? It's lost a wing. And its tail. Okay, yeah, finally it's dead. Okay. Yeah, at least with ours, they can do that. That's what you get for making your things use jet clipping. They can't take off once they're in the water. Not admittedly, ours should be able to, but still. There's one left. Okay. I seem pretty convinced they've seen it. Oh, it's over here. I suppose it would have been even long. I suppose maybe this is why they've had to turn detection systems off. You probably have real trouble trying to cram them into anything that small with everything else you've got to get in it to make it work. To mention it work on scale, remember our aircraft are actually quite big compared to these. But could we make them smaller with clipping? Yes. Do I wish to? Not really. Come on guys, I want to show off some of the other ships. Gotta move on. It's a game about boats, mostly. There we go. Perfectly timed with the music. We've finally got some good blows off on it. I think we've disabled its control effectively. No, oh my god. There we go. That'll do it, hopefully. Will that do it? Okay, yeah, finally, I was going to say, jeez. That took a lot of doing. I think we lost some fighters there, but not as many this time by a long way. Yeah, horribly out of place. What have we got? We've got a Fiat flying squadron, a destroyer flotilla. Oh, what have we got here? Is that 3 destroyers? Looks like it. Regolo, Maelstray, another Regolo. Okay, well, we're going to have to call that one there. But next time we'll try and hopefully take them on with our surface fleet, which is here, and our new destroyer, which I suppose is still here and needs to be somewhere else quickly. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I'll catch you guys all again next time. Goodbye.